Hello Internet, welcome back to more Cataclysm. Today we're going to be making more attempts at escaping the lab. If you watched the last episode, you know we died, and we died in a really dumb way. We're going to go with preset character, last character, which should put us back where we were, lab it up. So basically we start with some mutations, very high strength. Our goal is to craft a weapon and break our way out the surface of the lab. Previous episode, I got distracted by telling an anecdote, opened a door, walked in a room, and was shot repeatedly by a turret because I'm a friggin' idiot. And that was really disappointing. Let's randomize our gender. Female this time, and we're going to randomize our name. And today we're playing Carlin. That's not a great girl name. Carl. I don't like Carl. It's my impression of Rick from The Walking Dead. Do people still watch The Walking Dead? Gabrielle O'Rourke. Should be all our points spent. Yes. Oh, sneezes. Okay. Yes. Okay, if I can stop sneezing, we will begin the game. Okay. We're a mutant in a lab. We start with basically nothing. We are a lady. We do start with a lab coat, which is just amazing thing to start with. We also have a watch. It is 8 a.m. You know what? I didn't reset our world. I sure hope we didn't spawn in the exact same lab. That would be very, very disappointing. So what we're going to do, which is what we did in the last episode, we're going to pick up something hard. Chunk of steel. We're going to wield the chunk of steel. We're going to smash this so we can craft ourselves a crowbar. This is our starting weapon that we came up with before. No, they're locked in their cells. So now we have a crowbar, which is a good, okay starting weapon. Previous one, we switched to a tonfa as soon as we were able. We eventually found a machete. I was very disappointed to lose that last right away. A brute, huh? So we're going to run. We're going to evade him or her. And we're going to quickly pan around the area for supplies, which we didn't find, and we're going to move on. And we should have pretty easily evaded them. We had a nice, good space to do so. Not always going to be the case. Do we really want to bother? Well, we definitely want the scissors. Fire, well, we don't really want these things. These are more established things. Lupine serum we will take. If we find a syringe, we definitely will throw some mutagen into our bodies. In the previous playthrough, we had found, really don't need either of those. Briefcase would be nice. How encumbering is a briefcase? 30 encumbrance. Oh man, on your arms. Let's look at our menu. Oh man, so much encumbrance. Why would you wear it on your dominant hand? Assuming that you're like most people and you're right-handed, why would you hold the briefcase in your dominant hand? Not great. How much inventory did that give us? Literally only, what, is that 7? I don't think that that's 6. I don't think that that's worth the trade-off of being encumbered. We're going to drop this. So that's a bummer. Anyway, if I can continue what I was saying, in our previous playthrough, we had gotten some cattle mutation, or some serum, cattle serum, and we had got ourselves the strong and very strong mutations, which were exactly what I was hoping for when I took the cattle mutation, mutagen. Serum, good lord. Because our goal, we made our character as strong as we can, because our goal is to create a high bash weapon, reach the surface, and bash through the walls. I don't know if that's even possible, but that's what this character was tailor-made for. So let's check how deep we are. Oh man. Oh, we're in a prison lab. So not only do we have to escape the lab itself, which is super dangerous, horrible place to be, but then we're going to pop up on the inside of a prison and have to break our way out of there. However, I will say that since we're in the lab, by the time we got to the prison, we would have everything we would need to presumably break down the walls of the prison as well. So maybe that's not as big of a challenge as I think. But it seems like you're doubling up the challenges on me, and I don't love it. Okay. Well, how deep are we? So Surface, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, gotta find those upstairs, man. We could go down to look for a science ID card in one of the finales. For those that don't know, that doesn't seem useful to me. We do have manual bionic. Oh, that's very good. We do have a manual. Actually, that's probably very heavy and takes up a lot of space. Not at all. I'm super surprised by that. That's awesome. Heavy battery cell, universally compatible with all kinds. That'd be great if we had like a welder or something. We're going to take the CBM. We do have the manual CBM installation turned on, so we can just plug these into our body as we deem necessary. Is this royal jelly? I'm pretty sure royal jelly heals pretty much everything. I've never really used it, but I think that that's like a panacea that can help heal most status effects. We're going to be more careful. In the last episode, we ran into a room. You know, these are things we would like if we were escaping, but I don't think they're much use to us while we're in the process of escaping. We walked into a room full with a turret in it because I wasn't paying attention, and also because this particular tile set I'm still not used to. So like the turrets in the chest hole tile set look like the little turrets from Portal, and they take up one entire cube worth of image, right? So it's a sprite that takes up the whole tile, similar to this wall. It takes up most of the tile. In this tile set, the turrets are actually only like this big, so they're very easy to miss. And I still haven't adjusted, so I need to just learn to adjust. What are you? I mean, we're not going to be breaking into these anytime soon. I'm pretty sure if we tried to smash through here, which we probably aren't capable of doing, it would probably release security measures, so we're not going to mess with that. Welding goggles doesn't help us. Northwest and below. You hear no. You hear a cry of agony. You hear brap times 13. Gratata. Yep, so we're going to continue looking through just about everything. I would like to find more storage items. We are cold. We could throw on a jacket, I guess. Actually, it would conflict with the lab coat, so we're not going to do that unless we find another lab coat, because the storage in a lab coat... Graduated cylinder, no. The amount of storage the lab coat provides, this thing's going to keep dying, I guess, is significant, and they have such low encumbrance. Last time we didn't have a problem dealing with these guys. Between our hooves and our damaging weapons, we made pretty quick work of them. The security guard gropes at you. Ugh, you're a creeper. Yes, stop. Regular zombie should be no problem. Did you drop anything of value? I don't think we took squeamish, so we could potentially wear some of these clothes if we needed to. They're all quite damaged, though. The only thing that's not is the purse, which has a much lower encumbrance than the... We'll take the purse. Can we wear this? You can. Okay. So we can wear the purse, which gives us about the same amount of storage as the briefcase would have, but it doesn't burden our arm or hand the way the other did. You'll see it's a much lower thing, and it's our torso rather than our hands. I'm not sure what hand encumbrance does. Definitely take the adrenaline, but I'm pretty sure you don't want a high hand encumbrance, because in real life that would be very bad. Teleporter. You just being an alien creature doesn't mean it's intelligent. Okie doke. Not going to mess with a teleporter. I don't want to end up in Zen or Zan or wherever it was called that you go to in Half-Life. One is the Half-Life mid-transport area dimension, and then one is like the last bad guy in the original Unreal Tournament. One is Zan, one is Zen, I think. It's been a long time since I've played any of those games. Probably should turn safe mode on and not just blindly walk into a room like a friggin' idiot. So we're gonna do a little bit more door checking. Well, that column is in the way. Well, okay. Are we walking right now? I don't... Well, I'm probably going to go on the forum and make a complaint because the dissector gave me a very deep bite wound, which is not correct. That should not have done that. Oh, because of the filth from our clothing. Okay. Makes perfect sense. Filth from your clothing was implanted deep in the wound, which had the same effect as giving us... I assume is why that happened. I knew that when I put on the purse. I just thought, what are the odds of them... Well, now we're on a clock. Actually, did we pick up any adrenaline? Royal jelly? No, probably have to wait until it's infected to use the jelly because the bite requires a topical disinfectant. I don't know if the royal jelly would take care of that. Walked right into the dissector. That's what I get for having a 4 perception. Always great. Just heard a music cue. Oh, you're a blob. Hello, blob. I find the blobs to be extremely obnoxious. Let's quickly check around. This looks like chemical stores again. We might be able to find some disinfectant here. No, Prussian blue is not going to do it. From the north you hear clang. Okay, so that is on the same floor as us. Magnesium power, no. More royal jelly we will take. Clean water. Well, we haven't found any food or water, so we will take a bottle of water. The bleach is not going to help unless bleach can be used as a disinfectant, which I highly doubt you're going to be pouring bleach into a wound. Highly unsafe to drink. No kidding. Briefcase is useless. Cotton balls are probably not going to help a deep bite wound. Denatured alcohol might be able to do it. Toxic to drink. Intended for... Can we turn this into disinfectant? We sure can. We need a bottle for it. What are you? Clean water. Let's drink one of the bottles of clean water. Dangerously close. Yes. That is not dangerously close. I really hate that they renamed that and it triggers from several tiles away as dangerously close. So let's... We drank the water. Did we finish drinking the water? We did. So one plastic bottle holds 500 milliliters. This is 750. So we want to use 2 charges of disinfectant. We want to make 2. Dispose, store in inventory, pour into container, plastic bottle. It should be full. Fantastic. We will activate the disinfect. We will clean our torso wound. And now we have a very large number of disinfectant charges so we can deal with any additional exposures. Probably should take the glass jar in case we would need to cook anything later. Although, honestly, if we don't escape within like the first 24 hours, we're probably not going to. The goal right now is just to go up, which, nope, not dealing with all of them. Just going to pop up the stairs. Let me hydrate. Everybody hydrate. Very warm today. When I left the house to run errands earlier, it was pouring rain. Let's turn the safe mode back on because we're wandering through the dark. It was pouring rain when I left. Jumpsuit 111. Not good at all. Would have to remove other clothing items to use it. Are we not? We are currently not wielding our weapon because we are dumb. I see. Is that a purse? Is that our purse? I don't know you. That's my purse. That's a King of the Hill reference from 30 years ago. Good God. So it's looking like most of this lab is going to have some amount of blob in it, which is not great. Shouldn't have walked in here. Keep doing that. And I'm not very smart. The heck is this? Ergometer. Ergo. So like just a exercise bike? Oh, compression shorts are actually great. They have a decent bash and cut compared to regular clothing. So if we look at Our underwear, for instance, have a 1-1 and 15% coverage versus the compression shorts, which are 2-2 with 45% coverage, as well as better warmth. So we're going to undress. Nobody look. We're getting undressed. Throw on the compression shorts, and we will drop our undies, our underoos. Pouring rain when I left the house earlier. And by the time I got where I was going, the sun had come out, and it was probably 85 degrees. Codeine, very good. Ceramic armor plate, less good, because we don't have a vest to put it in. Rubber gloves we'll take and wear, just for a little warmth on our hands. Don't need another glass jar. Are those from the northeast? So they are on the same level as us. They seem to be smashing things. Last time we saw a room like this, there was a turret in it. See, like I said, much smaller sprite on this. General Atomics TX-1 Guardian, a small pill-shaped automatic gun turret using state-of-the-art ATR, no idea what that is, systems to dynamically reorient itself to new friends and enemies alike. The two SMG barrels can swivel a full 360 degrees. Yep, don't want to be here, so I'm going to do everything. We just came from there. We're not going to walk that way because of the turret. And with my luck, there is a stairway right on the other side. Cargo pants are great. We're going to replace our regular pants with cargo pants. They have the... I always forget you can look at this menu to compare directly. More encumbrance, more storage, slightly better stats. Throw them on. Actually, what boots are we wearing? Let's take off our boots. Shoes. Where are we? Oh, that's right. We have hooves. What am I thinking? We have hooves. The best shoes in the world. Oh, God. Did I just walk into an incinerator? Why is there wood ash everywhere? That's very frightening. How deep is this water? Shallow water, not a problem. Hydrogen peroxide, I guess we'll take, even though we've already secured a distant northwest and below. Okay. My sound is turned way up, so every time I hear gunshots, it freaks me out pretty good. See what we got? Water purifier? Why is that in a bottle? Water purification tablets. Oh, in a okay. Makes perfect sense. Bandages, we already have some. Really need to start checking these doors. I keep saying it and then not doing it. Earplugs might be nice in case we do end up having to sleep here. It would be nice to be able to sleep soundly. Nothing. Nothing. I kind of expected more from some of these crates. Nope. What is this? No. No, no, no. Sorry. Our computer skill is 0, I imagine. Yep. Don't want to mess with the computers. They will release security countermeasures, which we really don't want to deal with. Okay. Gotta somehow have to know about those dissectors, because they're just going to tear us up. Okay. Main stairs. Always good. We're just going to... You son of a bitch. Went up the stairs. You were hit in the head for 39 damage. We're going to descend the stairs, hopefully. Okay. It's just that easy. Severe pain. Yeah, well, you were just shot in the head. Take some codeine. I don't use codeine generally. Codeine is a more mild opiate. Relatively weak for a narcotic. It is still addictive with the potential for overdose. So we will take 2 of them. I just wasn't sure. I know in Canada you can buy Tylenol with codeine, but in America that's not legal over the counter. Stop standing in front of doors. Okay. Check out these crates. Nothing. Nothing. Funnel. Oh boy, my dreams have come true. I found a funnel. Oh, stop standing in the door. much safer going up those particular stairs. So the turret was in here. Didn't really expect the 4x4 stairs to end up here. I thought it would be in a centralized like hallway. If I had even considered it would go into a room like that, I wouldn't have gone up. Although I suppose that's a risk for every stairs that we go up, that they could poop you out right in the middle of a horde or right in the middle of a turret room. South and below. Can't see. Okay. Gonna open doors from the side in case there's light within. I believe that the turrets always send out light. I'm not sure, but still haven't found a syringe or anything. There's another music cue, even though I've turned off music. I don't know what the cues mean. The only other... Stop opening doors like that. The only other time I've heard music cues in the game was when I came across a horde. I figure if there's no light in them, they're probably safe to at least pop into. Although those dissectors could potentially... In the last playthrough, we found a lot of food and kitchen areas. We haven't really found that yet. So we're going to continue picking up water bottles and similar things that we find, because we haven't secured food or drink. Hear things dying. What's in this room? Oh, we'd have to go down there. I don't want to mess with the turret. There's another one. I think it's literally in the one square we didn't see. Can we slip by? No. We're going to go back. We're not going to put us at risk. In the last playthrough, we ran south without being seen. If we take one more to the head, we're dead. Okay, we can go over that way. We'll go back all the way back to the stairs we found initially. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of room for us to go around. Obviously don't want to press through if we don't have to. It looks like a room we could walk into a dissector, which potentially could kill us, since we're already pretty damaged. Centrifuges A. Crates. I don't know what all these crates can possibly contain. Chunk of steel, not useful in the slightest. Microcentrifuge. Do these have a point in the game yet? I know I think it was Irk was putting in a lot of work towards getting chemistry, adding chemistry tools and things, but I don't know if that ever was fully implemented. Probably was, and I just don't know. I mean, I guess we'll take the chemical reference. It's not like we found anything else of value. So vending machines. Oh, did we pick up cash cards? We did. Okay. So here's some food and calories. Oh, and the V8 is very good. Has lots of calories in it. I don't know how much space we have for this stuff. So what has the highest calories? 126, 115. Oh, so the V8 isn't as high of a calorie count as I thought it was. 115, 126, 126. That's probably all we can carry. We can carry a little bit more, although it will be the first thing we drop as we need to. Okay, so I was going to say, unless we find food, which is much more important. Milk. A lot of calories, but it goes bad in one day. Potato chips, same thing, kind of a lot of calories. Might be prudent to pick up a cooking... Nah, you know, we're okay. I don't foresee us needing to cook proper food anytime soon. That looks like a big old gun. What is this? Auto dock. Oh, it's the auto dock tile. Very interesting. Oh, I'm so nervous right here. I can't see through that glass for some reason. Oh, it's dark in here. Oh, because I was my light blindness, I guess. Flask. Oh, machete. Okay. Very good. Machete is probably the best thing we could find for a melee weapon. We do want the crowbar. We're going to drop... Why don't we eat some of the beverages that had a high caloric content? Takes up the most space. Plastic bottles, I guess. Cream soda, cream soda, cream soda. Please kill me, followed by an electronic voice saying, self-preservation protocols activated. Stop eating? Nah. That's perfectly normal. I hear those things all the time. My town is basically full of people with their self-repair protocols. Plastic bottles we can dump. We can probably dump the jar, but we'll hang on to it just in case, because it does have a boiling quality. Don't need the trunk of steel anymore. Pick up the crowbar. That's probably it in here. Let's be careful. Let's move in the darkness as much as we can. We have safe mode on. We do. There's an auto dock. I assume it's behind a like significantly locked door. I guess we'll take that for a mood boost, maybe. Oh, very locked. But there is a first aid kit in there, which has high value to us. Oh, it's an anesthesia kit. That's really not very useful to us, because we do have manual bionics turned on. Some of you look very scary. Prototype cyborg broken side. So they can't get out. They're in cells. Electro Man might be able to zap us through the wall. I don't know how that contains their electricity. This seems dangerous. They're just grapes here? Nothing. Handful of grapes. Just grapes sitting in the... Cabbage seeds. Well, we're probably not getting out of here, so I'm not super concerned with seeds. Normally I would take them. Take all the medication we can find. More codeine. Another heavy battery cell. We really don't need to take another one. Again, if we were expecting to make it out alive, we would probably take most of these things, but because we figure we're probably going to die, I'm not super worried about it. Love to find another upstairs. Lucky this room didn't contain a turret. We don't need more iodide capsules. Actually, we should probably call the episode here. Go ahead and save. For now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, maybe click that like button. And I'll see you in the next one.